Hello everyone, I'm back. The reason I'm making this second video is because I felt pretty confident yesterday making my watch list on ATOS. I was actually going to make a video on it I was going to make a video on it today about it yesterday, but I figured who's going to believe that? I got to timestamp this. So I ended up making a watch list actually here, and I posted this on Profitly. Detailing what I was going to do. And I just want to kind of go over some of these. Obviously, I didn't nail all of them. Most of them didn't do much. They have little volume. But let's talk about ATOS. I had a conference call today and spiked it up. Oh, tomorrow, sorry, that is today. 11 million float. Had news, I was going to have a call tomorrow. And it had this price action right here. Huge run. From the 65s to the 143s, came back down and had a little bounce into the close, and now there's, after hours it was up. And side note, I've been tracking a lot of stocks, a lot of patterns, and something that I've been looking at is, I was actually looking at it before Steven Johnson made videos about it, but the pattern that spikes up and comes back down. This is, a little variation of it in terms of probably a lot of hype, that's what's driving this thing up. And tomorrow, 10 a.m., it's supposed to have its call, so probably not going to go well. It is a penny stock. It was, low market cap. And I was looking at this range, and I was thinking, it looks like a head and shoulders. Here's the left side, head. The right side doesn't come down yet, but you see this neckline down here is actually about 108, 106, 108. And I was thinking that as long as it doesn't break this 150, it's got a ton of support. Resistance up at 150 in here. So I was really playing off of that level there. I really didn't think it was going to break it. So I thought it was better to crack down here. I thought it could spike up, but as long as it doesn't get up to here, we could short it down. And especially when it breaks this neckline. Weird thing happened this morning, this day. It was halted all during the actual open. It only started trading until 10:15. And when it got out of its trading halt, it opened up here right at 150, but it had a blow off top. Again, I didn't enter this. I wasn't even in this stock today, but I would like to say I got this one pretty well the night before on my watch list. But I have not had much success in calling stuff. So this feels kind of good that I'm starting to see things, especially on the short side, because that's new to me. So it came down here, it cracked this neckline pretty well. It bounced back up to it, and it came back down. It couldn't get past the 106s, 108s after it passed it, so that's an extremely nice short sign, bearish sign that's going to crack back down, and that's what it did. This is a great entry right here, extremely good risk reward. Up here you don't really know what exactly it's going to do, even though it did come down pretty fast. But right here, that's where you want to get it, and you could cover anywhere in here. So that was the first one that I was looking at. Actually, hold on, I do want to look at that VISI. So what did I say over this one? It was selling part of its business for 66 million. The market cap was about 75, and again, I got a million float. I was looking at this, I was thinking it's really choppy here, and it's making its highs at about 375. This one peaked up a little bit, but it came back down, and this one held the 375 also. Looking at a year chart, we see, right in here, this 375 level, there's a lot of resistance right overhead. And even the top range of it is about 4. So, what did I say exactly? Only buying a dip after the stock confirms its breakout and retest support at 6. Yeah. I think that was a misspelling. It wasn't supposed to be 6. But what I was I was basing it off of is this range. Yeah, this if it could break out and test this 4 and come back down on a dip over 4, it could really, it's a very good risk reward. It's holding this top right up here, so if it broke out up here, came back down, tested it, and bounced off, that'd be perfect. But it never even broke out, so I wasn't tempted to buy. Next one I want to look at was PTIE. This is another stock I track on the short side. 5 million float. That's a successful news here. Yeah, Steven Johnson plays stuff like this. Yeah, I thought it would spike a little bit at the open, and then you can short back into that and drive it back down. Just some consolidation. Pre-market trading. It didn't have its spike, which makes for a little bit harder to make some good profits, but I mean, it did have a little bit of panic from 475 to 440 roughly. You can make a little bit of money, especially if you hold this short anywhere in here. It did have a little bit of support here, but yeah, it broke down. There's no big moves. I mean, I would have loved to have it spike up a bit to the 540 range, or even this 520, and drive it back down. That's a good play too. RCON. So the last one I want to look at here. So I said same pattern here as PTIE, meaning the short into morning spike, but it's got terrible risk reward, and what I mean by that is the day before. So I was looking at this before this morning, so right in here, and it was up from this like 170 range, got up to the 260s, but it came back down, and it's coming back down to here. So where else is it going to go? Like, it can't go much lower. That was my thought process. Was right. I guess, where are we? Yeah, it's right in this range. I mean, I guess it could break, but I mean, there's just so much support down here that it would be really hard. So, I mean, that's what I was thinking. Also, if there's a spike, you got some more profits coming down. But if there's no spike, it's holding this constant. I mean, it's going to be super hard for it to crack down. So, again, at the open, there was no play for me there. Yeah, I mean, I would say I did pretty good finally for once on a watch list. I think it's mainly just understanding the short side of things that I finally been realizing by studying a lot. I used to only be able to see the long side, and I think it's really important to see both sides of things. Like, if this thing broke out and then came back down and it held this to 192 area, I mean, you can buy that for another bounce. I mean, I think it's really just recognizing both sides of the chart and being able to capitalize. Thank you.